Hello, welcome back to another video. We are in our final 24 hours in Cambodia. Hello, Liverpool. Sorry? Liverpool! Hey! Hello, welcome to another video. In today's video, we are in our final 24 hours of Cambodia. I can't believe we are near the end of our journey already. Really sad actually. I've had a great time here, but it's time to move on to the next country. We've seen a lot and we've seen most of what I came to see in Cambodia, but I would love to come again and to really see a lot more. Today we are heading to a couple of markets, getting the final few things that I need before we head to our next country of Indonesia. You'll see I have some really weird configuration. It's the lead going into my bag with a portable charger, charging my microphone that I'm now using to record with my phone. So it's really strange. It looks really strange to other people, I'm sure. But anyway, yeah, we are heading to this market now. It's a 40-minute walk, so I'm only going to walk a little bit and then get a tuk-tuk the rest of the way, and then probably do the same on the way back. But yeah, really on a hunt for a few things that I just can't seem to find anywhere. In the Liverpool shirt once again. I have a feeling it just looks like I never wash this and I wear it all the time, which is not the case. I promise you it's not the case. But I mean, I do wash it, I do. But I'm not just in this all the time, I'm in a lot of other things. This is a very breathable shirt. Got this from Thailand actually. But yeah, wearing this today, also trying to promote my club, of course. So yes, trying to find a few items I just can't seem to find anywhere. Postcards, I can find postcards, but a lot of them are not what I'm looking for. I'm very specific and petty with what postcards I want. There's certain ones I can't find, but I did find some in Siem Reap, but I thought, let's wait till I go to the capital because the capital will have everything, right? No, the capital does not have that one postcard that I really liked, so really frustrated, but that's the gamble I took and I lost. So gonna head to this market now. It's a Russian market, it's called. I don't know if it is actually a Russian style market or whether that's just a name, but it's a Russian market. Gonna head there and see if there's a postcard there. I'm also obviously on the hunt for shorts, a phone case, things like that, but these are some of the items that I just can't really find anywhere. I mean, I can find shorts, but there's a specific type of shorts that I'm after, and I'll know what it is when I see it. I just can't see it right now. But anyway, we're heading there, so let's see what we find. I don't know if anyone's played Just Cause 2 or Just Cause 3 out there. Two of the best games in my opinion. Absolutely love them. But like the propaganda that you hear on the speakers, like on the things that drive past, that's what it reminds me of, because I've never heard things like this before. Like, we don't get anything like this really in England, so it's crazy to hear it. And it's happened all through Thailand, mainly Vietnam and Cambodia. I don't really recall a time hearing it in Thailand, but it just blows my mind kind of hearing it. Every time I hear it, it just reminds me of those games where it's driving past and there's like music coming out of the van or something, and it's just talking like in a different language. Like, that's just because I don't know what they're saying, but yeah, I always see them and it just reminds me of that. I had an amazing Cambodian style breakfast this morning, and then a bowl of fresh fruit, so really feeling good. You know, some rice, some grilled pork, bit of veg and some salad, so really got some good food in me for today. Today is going to be a good day. So in a tuk-tuk now, which should make speaking a bit easier. I have good news and bad news. My flight is stopping off at Singapore, which I think is actually meant to be a really nice airport, but the problem is it's a 10-hour layover. So I'm waiting to see the times. I'll tell you later, but yeah, not going to be a great layover. Definitely going to have to try and get some sleep in the airport and hope for the best. But besides from that, very good, very excited. I need to buy some snacks tomorrow for the airport because I don't want to spend all of that money at the airport. It's very expensive at airports. So we're going to stop off at a really good supermarket that I know and hopefully get some discounted food. This one doesn't have any doors, but that's okay. It's got my bag wedged between my feet. It's all part of the experience and the fun, really. just approaching the Russian market now. Tuk-tuks dropped me off. I chose a further location away. It's actually a lot cheaper if you pick somewhere that isn't like a tourist spot. So I thought I'd just try it anyway. It's literally just up here. Let's go in and fingers crossed someone must have a postcard, and hopefully it's the postcard we're looking for. I've already got one, which is good, but this is the one. There's a certain one that I really would like as well. So yeah, let's hope they've got it. So we're apparently here, but I really don't know which road to go down. I think it might be this. But again, it's sort of that looks the exact same as this, which looks the exact same as that looks pretty similar to that. So I think we'll head down here and see if it's a fruit is a good sign. I heard this market had fruit. Right, I've just seen a sign that says entry 16. That's a bit worrying. How many entries are there? There's, I'm assuming, 15 entries before this. I could be wrong. Oh wow, this looks so small. How does one get around? Maybe I'm in the wrong place, I don't know. So far it looks like a small B&Q. So just picked up these 2 postcards. This is the sort of stuff that I've been after. The others have just been kind of painted but not looking the best. So these 2 were the sorts of things that I was after. I paid $2 for the 2 of these. So not the best price, but not the worst price. 2 nice postcards anyway that I can take home. So yeah, pretty nice. Just had to step outside because, oh my goodness, it's so tight in some of those corridors. But we've got our 2 postcards, that's what we came for. Gonna have a little look around, maybe get some presents for, you know, people back home or something. Just have a little explore. So we're gonna go back inside now I've got these. But yeah, mission accomplished. I'm so happy. So we've just stopped off. We've left the Russian market now. Bought a few souvenirs, not too many. Now we're heading back home via Big C, the supermarket, to pick up a drink on the way, just to kind of break up the 40-minute walk. So I'm going to try and do the full 40 minutes, again with a break in the middle. I've just found an amazing stall right here. Check this out. It's 5,000 for pretty much any meal. I'm eyeing up the one in the middle. Let me just zoom in. The one in the middle there for 5,000, or the one on the end for 5,000, which I think is like fried noodles, beef fried noodles, and this looks like also beef noodles or something. I think I'm going to go for that middle one, but yeah. Don't know, just some random stalls. So let's see what we get. We do just love a random side quest, random meal on the middle of the streets of Cambodia. So let's see. I literally ordered this by taking a photo of what I saw. So it's on the screen now. That is literally how I ordered whatever this meal is. So we'll taste it now, see what it's like. What do we got? Sort of given to it in like a takeaway style. They love throwing liquids in bags. I always find it really, I always get quite anxious opening this because it's in a puffed up bag. It could split, it could go everywhere. I don't even know what it is. Look at that. Someone weed in this? Is this beer? I don't know. Anyway, we'll eat that in a moment. Chopsticks, lovely. And the main meal, I wasn't even planning on eating. I literally just saw it and was like, do you know what, for that price, I'll eat again. So bad. Anyway. Try to get open. It's really hot actually, and I literally don't know what it is. Beef with an egg maybe. It's 5,000. That looks spicy, not the greatest of starts. And there's my spicy looking egg. Do you know what, I might take the egg out right now. Take the egg out right now just to avoid anything else getting spicy, because I'm pretty sure that is looking hot. Look at the chili flakes or whatever that is there. That is gonna kill me. Wooden chopsticks as well. This is literally all I have. I don't even have any cutlery. Normally I get cutlery to like finish it off when I give up with chopsticks, but no, this is like right in the deep end. I will eat that egg, but that looks hot. In fact, you know what? Maybe we eat the egg first. We'll give it a little test, a little taste test. Looking chilly looking things. Oh, that's hot. I'm trying to scoop them out because I don't want them in the meal. I should have said. There was nothing. I don't think there was any sauce on the picture. Right, we got a little bit. We're gonna have to do with that. Anyway, I didn't even know if this is what I ordered. fact, what is this? One sec. What is that? Slice of bread? I think it's a bit of meat. Only one way to find out. Just bite right into it. Some meat. That's nice. Noodles. Smash. Easy. Lovely stuff. Amazing. Don't know what that was. Don't know what this is. Vegetable with spice on. Oh. More meat. Don't know what it is. Hoping it's cooked. And that whole meal right there, 5,000 Cambodian reals. Smashing price. Right, I think the moment we've all been waiting for. Not the dodgy, the egg with literally all of the spice just drained on it. They've kind of done a good job here because I've only got to go through this once. It's not like the whole meal is like this. Anyway. Oh, I'm dreading this. I'm so scared. Look at it. This is literally for somebody who likes spice, and I don't. Oh, I'm being a wuss, to be fair. That's not even that bad. Good egg though. No way my greedy ass has just eaten a whole fried egg in like 1 minute. Not even 1 minute. Anyway, I need to start learning to say no spice on things because I clearly don't like it, yet I put myself through the same torture every single time I order a random meal. I need to find a bin. Another meal finished that was no match for my greedy guts. Anyway, we are very, very close to Big C, the big supermarket that I'm hopeful. I think it's actually a small one, but Big C, the chain, where I am going to go and get myself a Fanta. So, stop off, have a quick drink, take the bag off, and then carry on back to the swimming pool. Let's see what I get. Sorry guys, yep, we did in fact get Fanta. Should have left it as a surprise, but yeah, well. But I got the grape flavour. Have I spoken about the grape flavour before? Anyway, it's like my new favourite flavour of Fanta. I still miss fruit twist, but grape is like the best flavour I've had out here. And I paid an insane price for this at Big C. This was 1,600 reals. Absolutely insane, and yeah, a cold fresh drink to have quickly now, and then 20 more minutes of walking back and then jump in the swimming pool with a nice view of the road and a strange smell that I don't know what it is. Just on a run, but had to take in the view of this amazing royal palace. I think this is a royal palace. So many people though, as you can see, just so busy. And the street like market, or the sort of the strip along there, it goes all the way up here. So busy. I've stupidly gone for a run in the busiest area, but it's a nice scene, so we'll push slowly past everyone and have a good run, hopefully. It's very hot though, very humid, so let's see how we do. And the great thing about Southeast Asia is they have loads of these like outdoor exercise areas, which is just brilliant. Found one of these, so been doing a little bit of I guess not weightlifting, but you know, body kind of weight exercises like pull-ups, tricep dips, although tricep dips is pretty popular today, been taken over by the local kids, so trying to do everything else like pull-ups and things like that. But yeah, pretty cool kind of place to stop, really nice by, you know, next to the beach and stuff. Well, not next to the beach, next to the river. Got some nice kind of buildings and a nice market in front as well, so cool place to stop off really. People everywhere, as you can see, quite busy at this time. Finished the sort of running now. I think I might run home a little bit, but I kind of want a smoothie, so if I see a smoothie I will get that. I don't know what this announcement is. Right, stop now. That blimmin' thing keeps going off, that exact same like repeated message. I don't know what it is, but it is so annoying. And there's a lot of kids getting angry at other kids for hogging the equipment, so I'm not going to challenge any of them. But yeah, I'm just waiting on in tricep dips. I want to do some you know, some triceps and chest, but the local kids have turned it into a climbing area, so yeah, might head off soon. And right outside the outdoor gym, if you want to call it that. Really nice buildings, and I don't know what is going on over here. I don't really know if I've been out before, but we've got like police or army or something. So yeah, crazy scenes here in Phnom Penh. Literally my last day, and yeah, thank you Cambodia. Just finished my run and lifting session, and we are celebrating with allegedly 100% pure grape juice. This is actually amazing, I kid you not, like I'm in heaven right now. And of course a bottle of water. Nearly at the hostel now, looking forward to jumping in that pool. Good afternoon. It is the day of the flight. We leave Cambodia today. Heading to the shops now to pick up some food. Gonna go back there again later as well. I've still got like 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours to wait until I actually need to go to the airport. So we've got time to kill. Having a chill day today, not really doing too much. But gonna go and get some food, grab an ice cream probably, see what food I want to buy later, maybe get some now to try and figure out what I want to do for dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow, because obviously we're stuck in the airport. Hello. I also want to add in that at the time of recording this clip, we have all heard about the recent news in Sydney with the shooting. So if anyone is watching who's Australian or knows of people, thoughts and prayers go out to those people that passed away from the shooting. I hope everyone is doing as well as they can. Yeah, really not a great time for this sort of news, but yeah, just my message. I really hope everyone's doing okay, and that, yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to those that suffered. Anyway, back to the video. We're on a busy road as always. Got to try and figure out how to cross now. The way cars park, honestly, blocking the path, just one car parks like on the side of the road. Like, I don't know how that happens. Never would happen in England, to be honest. For some very strange reason here in Cambodia, people love to leave their signals on, or they just like to signal the wrong way. So for example, you'll signal to show people you're going left, but you'll then in fact turn right, which makes, I've had quite a lot of encounters with people on the road where I'm trying to cross and they just drive straight into me nearly. So yeah, it does take a while to get used to that. Yeah, not really much more to say, to be honest. Not something that really kind of happens in England, but something that obviously happens frequently here, which does make reading other people's, trying to predict what other people are going to do, it does make it very difficult. This hotel, like, it looks abandoned, but I actually don't think it is. But look how crazy that is. It's got like trees and bushes growing out of every balcony, like every level, like besides the top two, which obviously gets some sort of privilege. But it literally, the whole thing just looks abandoned. Like, doesn't look like it's being used, but I actually think like a lot of hotels around here do this. They just grow bushes and stuff out the sides of it. Anyway, this supermarket that we're about to go into, Max Value. Let me quickly tell you about Max Value, because this place is absolutely insane. I've come here pretty much, I think every day I've been in Phnom Penh from the start of my trip, and I'm now back here at the end of my trip. I sometimes come here 2 or 3 times in the same day, just because of how amazing it is. It's like Tesco's or Sainsbury's. Everything is so cheap. Everything is like discounted in the evenings. So like everything is just, yeah, dirt cheap. And they have like loads of ready meals of like rice and chicken legs and sushi and sandwiches and salads and donuts, and you can come in and just buy it all for so cheap. And it's already quite cheap, but it's even cheaper when it's discounted. So yeah, I've been coming here like a lot to basically get all the good deals. So we're gonna go in now, see what there is. There's not gonna be any deals, but I'm gonna have a look around, see some of the food, because it's quite nice in here actually, and the prices are pretty reasonable. So I might buy myself an ice cream, and then I might come back later as well, just before I leave to go to the airport, just in case they've discounted things early, but I don't think they will. But anyway, let's head inside. Let me show you these meals. Here we are. These meals are an absolute godsend. Again, no discounts so far, but there's a lot here, and there's not normally all of this here. I never see this. There's normally about 5 or 6 here, but I normally get these, so I might grab one now, to be honest, or I might just grab one later, actually. Maybe I'm being too greedy. But they have sushi there. I might grab sushi and an ice cream. They've also got fruit. I need some fruit, cool and refreshing. And their drinks, their soft drinks are so cheap. Let's see the Fantas. Look at that. 2,000 reals or 0.5 dollars. So cheap. So yeah, gonna get a couple of things here as well, and of course the alcohol section. So let's do some shopping, and I'll see you soon. Ice cream of choice, 3,600 reals for this, and then we also have a banana for later. Trying to get rid of as much of my cash as possible. I'm down to about 2,000 reals, so not too bad. I think I can get rid of that tonight. Okay, so back at the favourite place. This is dinner. Cheap rice, chicken, and grape juice. This was $0.6, $1.90, and $0.3. So the total is on the screen. That's my dinner. And then let me show you the mountain of food I've just bought. I can't even show you it all, and I'm trying to do it one-handed, which is not a good idea. There is just so much stuff in there. This is dinner, plain snacks, breakfast, and lunch. Lunch is pretty bad actually. I'm going to be pretty cooked when it comes to lunch because the food lineup is terrible. But anyway, we've tried to do the best that we can. And they even have a seating area, so I don't know what that is, that wasn't me, but they have a seating area, so phone's going to go on charge, and I'm going to watch some YouTube and eat in a supermarket. I don't know what is going on with the hair today. We are even more greedy than I thought. $2.80 though, not bad I thought, and look how much chicken you get, that's fucking great, and a lot of rice as well. The rice was only $0.3, so most of this is the chicken, but I'm actually getting a good amount of chicken, which is good. Anyway, you're going to quickly eat this, and then that is it until I head to the airport. Well, until I come back here in a couple of hours and buy more food for the airport. I've got to stop eating, I really do, but it's so convenient, it's so good, and I need to keep my body weight up and eat the right stuff. So after that ice cream, this is a bit healthier and a bit better for me. I even got a little spoon, look at that. Max value, best place. Okay, so we are in a tuk-tuk. Have my bags next to me. The size of this one literally just fits between the seat and the seat for the driver. This bag is pretty much 90% food. Like, there is literally not much else in there. And that's the bag I'm taking on the plane. I'm not eating everything in it, but this bag is already so full, and I'm actually worried it's like too big, like it sticks out so much, but it should hopefully fit the measurements. It should be okay. If not, I'm going to need to move some things around. But yeah, in the tuk-tuk now, 27,800 Cambodian reals to get me to the airport. I tried to see if anyone was around to share, because obviously sometimes that can work. It's, you know, cheaper for both if you both do it. But yeah, no one was around, so all good. We're setting off now. It was actually cheaper to book it 5 minutes away from the hostel. So basically, if you're staying in a well-known like hostel, or you're near an attraction or a monument or an important site, then it's actually a lot more expensive to get a grab. But if you book 5 minutes down the road maybe, or 2 minutes, or, you know, just somewhere else, then it's actually significantly cheaper. So that's what I've started to do a little bit of. It's only small amounts, but we saved $4 or $5 just by walking 5 minutes, which I'm happy to do. Means I get to spend more on beer, right? So yeah, heading in the tuk-tuk now. I think it's a 30 to 40 minute drive, so going to sit back, get comfortable, and we'll see you at the airport. So we've made it to Cambodia's Techo. I think it's Techo International Airport. So it's time to head in and find where I need to go. Never been here before, so I guess it works like any airport, but we'll find out. I'm amazed at I love how every airport is just so different. This is obviously, you know, the Techo International Airport in Phnom Penh. So yeah, let's head inside. We've got a really nice second floor, I think it is, up there. I can see people sort of along there. I don't know if that's where I need to go, but yeah, let's cross over. We got a tuk-tuk here, dropped us off. So now it's time to basically check in my big bag, find my gate. First thing though, first thing, is to make sure that your flight exists. Because sometimes, you know, the flight can get cancelled or you got the wrong day. So we're gonna go and make sure that my flight is scheduled and that I'm not an idiot and then we can relax a little bit and then, yeah, head in. Look how big this airport is though, my goodness. Like, it's huge. Look how much space there is. Like, if you want your own personal space, you've come to the right place. So that previous comment about space, I'd like to withdraw that comment because it seems like nobody's on ground 1, like floor 1, because everyone's on floor 2. So yeah, a lot busier than I thought, but there are signs and things, and look at that Buddha in the middle. Wow. Right, now we'll check to see that our flight exists. I mean, there are just so many people like sitting on the floor as well. That's one thing I've realised about Asia. Not a lot of benches, but I also think people here prefer to sit on the floor. Yeah, crazy though. Nice airport, very nice airport. Like, it looks absolutely magnificent. Right, my flight looks like it's going to Dubai and Singapore, so I'm really not sure what's going on. But I know what gates I need to go to. It's actually over here. But I just wanted to point out that everyone's sitting down. So let's head over to my gate. So just before I go to my gate, I am going to end it here and say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, smash that like button. We've passed 100 subscribers now, so next goal is 200 or 250. So subscribe if you're new, and please leave your thoughts in the comments as always. I need to go find my gate and hand in this giant rucksack, and then we will be heading to, hopefully, Singapore in the next video. So I'll see you all in another video very, very soon.